Hello guys and welcome back to TNT Madness. Today we are back on TMFactions, my personal faction server where we play our faction series, and this is the first episode this year of factions that I'm doing, or it's the first video I'm recording this year, and that's crazy because 2015 went absolutely down the gurgler really quickly, and it's just absolutely crazy. And also, if you're wondering why everyone was over here, they were over here bunching up before. It's because the guy won the Koth thing, which is King of the Hill. That's odd. It should be a double chest of stuff you can win. Yeah, but it just shows all the stuff that you can win. It's really weird. That's odd. It should actually show all of it. So I'll probably have to change that chest to a double chest. But anyway, this is going to be the first video of the year, so I'm going to try and make it good. And also, it's been about a week since I recorded episode 3, and technically that hasn't came out yet. So I'm recording this on January the 4th, so when this comes out, I'll be on holiday. So that's pretty crazy. And there'll be a lot of stuff going down. I'll be doing a January update, which I'll be fixing all sorts of stuff and hopefully getting a 32GB dedicated server, and changing the spawn, and just doing tons of stuff with the server, making it all for the better, and then hopefully more people will join it, because it's only 20 people on at the moment, which is not really bad, but like, it's not really. One thing that's happened is my base has got absolutely destroyed lately. I'll show you what I mean when I go there now, if I could type properly, because I've got my mic in front of me. I should really put up a picture of what my mic is. But this is my base. Over here, I logged in the other day, and I was like, hi in chat, and then like 6 people popped up in my base. And that means like everyone has a TP inside my base, and then they just blew up my chest in front of me. In fact, Stamp's got a video on it on YouTube, which I'll probably steal and just stick in this video. But that was pretty crazy because it means I lost all my chests. I had all my stuff. So I really don't have much to go on now. They put a few things in the chest. And if you're wondering why I have sugarcane, it's because I just harvested, so I'll probably sell this now. And another thing that's happened is outside my base, what homes do I have? O base, that would be nice, because I always TP to the top of my base and there's no need to. Okay, that's fine. Never mind, I'll go to the top of the base. But we've got a giant cobble monster thing outside my base, which is really annoying, because what that means is that it means I can't really extend my walls anymore, because I've got 30 land or so, and I was going to extend all my walls out, and I can actually completely forgot about cobble monsters. And also, on the subject of cobble monsters, if you have something against the wall, people can actually cobble monster around your base. It would take absolutely forever, but it's probably something that would happen to me. So, if we jump down here, you'll see a lot going on. And as you can see, it's just getting bigger and bigger. And if we jump down, yep, it is just absolutely massive. This thing is huge, and I'm going to have to run all the way around it. And there's my base. It's pretty tiny actually when you compare it to this. And here's this giant cobble monster thing. It's absolutely crazy. Like, who has all this time to do all this? Like, it just ruins my life, really. And so, another thing is Stampede is selling his corner base, because the two biggest factions, the one he's part of, which is 666 and Asfarak or something, got together and had a giant faction baby. No, I'm just kidding. But they have now got the biggest faction, because they're the two biggest factions so far on here. They have got tons of members too, and then they just got together. So now they have an absolutely massive base. Jack's doing a series on his channel where he's going to be hopefully showing his base soon. But his base is absolutely massive, and it's just crazy how big it is. And mine's just tiny. So I'm probably by that corner. I don't really know. I'll ask Stamp. I really love it if he'd give it to me for free, but it'll probably cost like 3 or 5 mil, and I just don't have that money. How much money do I have? I have 16,000, so no way I'm going to be buying that anytime soon. Anyway, also there is this giant thing here. Someone called Red Army version 2 created this, and it looks like they're actually making their own base, because I can't really see an area where it's not covered. Here we go, except here. So I'd say it's someone starting to build a base, which not exactly the smartest thing to do when you're right beside me. So, and obviously everyone knows where I am now, which is annoying, so I don't really want to give away my coordinates, but it doesn't really matter anymore. But I'm really going to have to step my game up if I'm going to get this factions done, so hopefully in the near future I can make just the best base in all hell and break loose. But so I've got a few issues at the moment, the main one being this monster, because I can't make as many walls as I wanted to, and the people have TPs inside my base. So I have all this defense, which is really strong, and people have been trying to cannon me. They've been going ham trying to cannon me, but they can't get through my super regen walls. That just shows how strong they are. But people have, and it's just driving me mad. So anyway, now I'm going to try and figure out what I want to do, and then contemplate until I actually get it done. So it's been a while since my last cut, not as long as you'd think it'd be, but I've extended this out quite a way, and that's so I can add my blaze spawners, because you can make an absolute ton of money from blaze spawners. And I'm just going to leave this chest here, but I want to change it so I have like an AFK pull up the top there, or something like that, and that way they can just flow down into here. And I want to find some auto way to kill them, because I'm also a big redstone guy, so doing something like that would be great. So now I'm just trying to make the undercarriage for this, so I'm going to have, I'll show you what I mean when I'm actually up there. What I'm going to do is I've got rid of the other spawner too, but I'll just get rid of this water temporarily actually. This is where the old hole was, but I'm going to have water coming down from the sides, and then it's going to meet in the middle. So roughly here, so it will go under here, that's why I want to have it here. And then I'll create an area along here where they can all go down. I'll probably also move the sugarcane farm a bit too, because this is going to interfere with it ever so slightly. So I'm just going to bring this probably to this area right at the moment, and have the water flow into one central point. So I'll show you what I mean when I've actually set it up. So here's what I mean. I've got like a trench here, and if I start placing down the water, I'll just have it in the edges for now, and this will be quite easy, honestly. Well, that didn't work. Will this work for me? Nope, you're not going to regen. But what's going to happen is I'll probably also change the signs. I'll probably have signs along here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, but what I want to do is I want to have it so, yeah, I'll have floating signs like floating above here, and then what will happen is all the blazes will come down into here, and then they'll go into this spot down here. Also, blazes don't have AIs or really any mob that spawns from spawners, so because we fixed the AI issue. So the great thing about that is I don't really have to set up any super complicated trapper system because they don't have any AI. So I'm just going to try and set this up, and hopefully then we can start getting our money bags filled with all the money that we're going to get from the blazes. Probably too hyperactive, but who cares. So I've set everything up. Not everything went according to plan. So essentially what happened was I couldn't get the signs on top of the thing, which I realized that I could just stick it on top of here and have them going along. But instead I decided to just extend the ripple to the very end here and the very end here. I just pushed the wall back a bit because I don't really want it to go over top of the sugarcane farm yet, or interfere with it too much, just because I really want to keep that intact. So anyway, now we've got everything set up, and the blazes will flow down here, down the middle, and down into this little hole here. And all I need to do now is set up, stick this in the right spot, and hopefully I can do this without killing myself. So I just want it pretty much along here. That block should be completely fine. Yeah, so that's good. And I need to set up some sort of AFK pool. So now I just want to set this 4 blocks away from it, so there. And then if we get any more, we can just keep putting along. And I'm just going to check on the roof quickly to see if anything's gone on the roof. And fighting against water is tough. Some Depth Strider boots would be really nice. You can get that with God Armor and Legendary Armor from the crate keys, but who knows, we might do one of those later on. So, nothing spawning on the top, which I didn't think it would. And if all goes according to plan, they should be coming down here. And like I said, no AI, so if you like servers that don't have AIs, some guy wants me to add him or something. It doesn't matter. So if you like servers that don't have AI on their blazes or something, or mobs, then this is for you. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Well, I'm going to set this up, and the great thing about this is I just realized I have looting free, so if I can move them out the way, get them out the way quickly, and hopefully get some blaze rods. Did I only get 2 from that? Well, the great thing about this is blaze rods sell for a huge amount of money. Am I going to get anything? I thought this was looting free. This is not looting free sword. This makes me sad. Yeah, so that's another thing we need to get on the list, is a looting free sword. But, so we have this, and the great thing about this is these sell for a ridiculous amount of money. We can sell them for $50 each, which is absolutely crazy for how much they cost. We'll probably have to nerf that in the future, because that's actually how... actually, I haven't checked the bell top in forever, so let's see who's the richest. And it is Stampede. 7.5 million! 7.5 million! How is that even possible? God, like, he's got, like, iron golem farming, too. Like, it's crazy how well he's doing. It's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. So, anyway, that's pretty much this all set up. And now I've actually got my money farm set up. And I'm gonna go actually have lunch now with my grandma. And then I'll be back. But anyway, now I've got this set up, which is great, because this is why I need it set up. And we'll probably have to do an enchanting session soon so I can actually get this sorted. So, welcome back, and, wow, that was perfectly timed. Well, I'm back, and not too much has happened. I just came back from lunch, as I said I would, and I've sort of just started adding this thing in here, or fixing it. So, I logged back in, and there are like 5 blazes on this one spot, and then they attacked me because what happens is we've made it so that mobs spawn with no AI, but when you reload the chunk, which happens when you relog, then they get their AI back. So that's sort of an issue, not really. It can be good for people who have wolves and stuff. Someone will probably find a really, really good use for it. So anyway, that's all I've done, and as you can see, I have just set up the chest here, and I've just added a few extra chests here because my inventory was over full, and I just threw a bunch of junk inside it and put a crafting table there. And one thing that's probably going to happen now is I'd say this is all going to be temporary, because I just don't really see it as being a proper base now that I've got that monster egg thing there. And I'm very newbie at these let's play things, so if this was a normal faction server, I'd probably have my base up already, and that's probably why I'm not the best at talking about all the stuff I'm doing. So here's my plans for the moment, is I might sell this base, I don't really know, and I'll try and get a corner. I really want Stamp's corner, but somehow I think he won't give it to me because of course he'll probably want money. So what I'll probably do is try and find a corner in the overworld and see what I can do there, because if I can get a corner in the overworld, that would be absolutely fantastic, because that means I would not have to have any issues anymore, and it would mostly mean I would have to only create 2 walls and wouldn't have to create 3 or 4, and that just solve a lot of issues for me. And one thing about the end is it's really, really dark, and you can't really see anything or find anything, and I think it'd be a lot more interesting if I did an overworld base anyway. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is going to get some levels, because that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to sell the blaze rods that I've got from there. I'm up to 20,000 now. And then I'm going to enchant a diamond sword and see what I can get from there. And also, I'm not going to get any kits anymore. I used to get kit start, but now that I have this, I'm just going to buy the diamonds because I don't really see any point. And also, if you're wondering why I'm not getting any kits or anything, it's mostly to prove that it's not pay to win. It is anything but. Factions is not like that. So, I'm just going to grind away here for 5 minutes, and then I'll see it spawn when I have an enchanting table. I hate this. Don't know if you can see that. Guy with a name tag. This is a guy that tried to raid me before but failed, because his cannon skills aren't on par with mine. No, I'm just kidding, but he was trying to raid me. Tried to make a mini region buster, and it didn't work. So, yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say is, he's giving me steak. What's this? Death may occur. Oh crap. Well, I'm going to go to the shop now and buy my diamonds, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the sword and enchant it, because what I really... Oh, wrong shop. This is the donor shop, by the way. You can get any enchant, really. People keep telling me it's overpowered because you can get any enchant, and it takes away from the skill of getting the enchant, which... I don't really know. There's a lot of stuff that is really opinionated more than anything else. But anyway, I can actually buy sticks here. You may not believe me. Guy's going to chase me. Also, I'm in Vince Sport's shop. there. You can actually go onto the floor here and above there. Actually, I'm going to show that quickly. You can buy a stick here. Well, you could. I think it was that one where you could buy a stick. Which is annoying because that doesn't make any sense. Why is that not there? How have I never noticed that before? Okay, well, I'm going to go make my thing and go back. And also, here's what I mean. You can't just... few people know they can go under. You can actually go above. And I thought I was pressing space. But it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do now is just create the sword. So here we are in the grace of underwater falls at the spawn. Which pretty much everyone on the server knows where this is now. Everyone's going to be so annoyed when we get rid of the Christmas spawn. Because they won't know what to do. So here we go. Smite 4. That is not what I wanted. Some people have been telling me to actually... I wish there's a crafting table here. Some people have been telling me to get like wooden swords and then just keep going on until you get the thing you want. Smite 4 is honestly probably one of the worst things I can get, but I don't really want to go for that, but I'll just go for it. No, well, what did I expect? What did I expect? Like, honestly, I pretty much set myself up for that one. That's not even moderately fair. I pretty much just set myself up for that one. That took me so long to get... Oh, it only takes me 3 levels down. Well, actually, I'm probably going to grind a bit more and then get a few more swords and just try and get as much as I can get done. How many people are on 20? Like, dead on 20? Yeah, so it's quite chock-a-blocker. Not really, at all. So I'm going to try and get a few more swords, grind a bit more, and just see if I can enchant anything useful. Because if I can, that'll be lovely. Another thing is, I forgot how I got this axe. I'm not trading with you. I'm not trading with you. So I'm back. It's been a little while, but what I've done is I've grinded a bit. I got a few more level. I actually thought I needed 39 to do 3 swords, but then I realized I only need 36 levels. So I've got 3 more swords. And we're just going to go with whatever it gives us. And also, we have infinite lapis on the enchantment tables at spawn and unbreakable anvils, which is nice. So knockback 2, that is probably worse than the other one. Bane of Orthropods is the worst enchantment. This is looking promising. That is a really good sword. I'll take that. I will take that. That's pretty good. I think I'll enchant some books too. That one is horrendous. Yeah, this is the only good one. It's looting too, and it's, this is my old one that I have, so this one is better than the other one. Yeah, so that's pretty good. That makes me pretty happy now. So I'm gonna go back to the base and just use, I've got quite a few monies from those blazes actually, which is quite good. I spent money on diamonds too. So if I go back to the base, trying to type with one hand, not fun. How many blazes are here now? There's a few. 21! I really just want to see if I can get... Did I just get achievement Monster Hunter? That doesn't make any sense. Does this server even live? Oh, damn it. Why you have to have AI? Wait, do these die by water? Damn it. This ain't fair. You're playing a dangerous game. Yay, they die by water. That is so awesome. You're not going to die by water. Oh, that's so annoying. Only the ones with AI die by water. Well, you have fun then, mate. You can have fun all you like. So, well, this is really effective. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probably none of you can see that. I could barely see it. 43. So let's sell these. And 53. That's a bit. So I'll just show you how much money this actually gives you. / sell hand. Did 2,700. Take that, sugarcane farm. Yeah. If I just grinded here for hours, I get so much money. So anyway, I'm just gonna work on some stuff and then see where it gets me. First thing I've got to do though is actually check my Skype. So I'll be back soon. So I just got the best news ever. Absolutely best news I could ever think of in my whole life. So what happened was, this is like 5 minutes after I went off, by the way, is the message was Stamp was telling me I could just pay him $2 million as I go, and he would give me not just the corner, but his current base. Like, of course I'm going to try and make this stronger, because this is only basic walls. And I'll be able to add sand walls, and we're still in the end and all that. But that is absolutely amazing. There is nothing nothing much better than that. So I'm going to talk to him now and get this sorted, and then hopefully I can just show you the base. So, I'm back now. It's actually been quite a while. I've been sorting a lot of stuff out, mostly the staff applications, been going over with Jack and the staff and just all that for like 4 hours or so. Crazy actually, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, one thing, I just wanted to tell a little story before I actually end the video, because we've done a lot and I'm so glad to have this corner base now. I have actually got quite a few plans for this. I don't actually know how it's going to pan out, what I'm going to do with the other base. We'll see how it goes, but anyway, what's happening with me recently is I'm recording this on January the 4th. It's January the 4th the night, and I'm leaving on the 7th of January in the morning to go on a sort of holiday thing. It's not really. The second part is more of a holiday than the start. But for the first week, I'm driving all the way up to the top of the North Island for a 2-day drive to see my grandparents and great-grandparents and sort out a ton of stuff up there, because actually a lot of stuff's happened that I'm not really going to go in depth with. And I've just got a lot of stuff to sort out there, and it'll be great to get that all sorted. Mostly packing up and just hanging out with my grandparents and all that, or my dad's side anyway. And then I will still be hopefully able to do some stuff on the server and that, even though there's no internet up at their house, which is an issue, but I can use the data on my phone, which I guess is alright, even though it's super expensive. But after that, I'll be going to the North Island, which is the massive thing. And another great thing is I'm chucking my brother on the plane, and he's going home, so I won't have to worry about him ever again, or at least not for a week, which will make me happy. And then I'll be spending just under a week in the North Island with my father. A lot of stuff's going to happen there. Hopefully I can see some of my old friends, just do a bunch of stuff. We're going through Hamilton as well, because I'm picking up a computer, or like a really good computer that I got off Trade Me, which is pretty much the New Zealand version of eBay for a really good price considering what it has. And I've been searching for a desktop computer for a month, but what that's going to mean is I can pretty much get rid of this annoying fan noise for a start, and then I can start working on my audio quality and get that up and running and just get that all good and sorted and sort out the reverb, come up with some Bundy solution to that, probably just a couple of pillows behind the monitors and blankets around the room, something like that. Or in the future, maybe I could get some acoustic tiles, who really knows, but that's my plan at the moment. And biggest thing is get a new mic, because currently I'm using the Snowball, the Blue Snowball. It's not that bad, but hopefully I can get something like the Blue Yeti, or, geez, this is crazy parkour, get something like the Blue Yeti, or maybe even like the Blue Bluebird or something along there. The Blue is a really good company in my opinion. But then I'd have to get an XLR output and get an equalizer and all sorts of stuff. All sorts of audio techie stuff that I have to get. But I'm going to make my quality better, and that's really what I want to do for this year, is up the quality for my channel, because I'm slowly getting bigger, which is great for me. And improve my server, just try and make everything generally better. I just realized something. Oh, I thought there were actually hoppers behind here. Are there hoppers behind here? I'd assume you take all the hoppers from the base, because hoppers are worth quite a lot. I'd say so. Do you leave anything? Nah, he's probably raided completely the whole base, because he's the richest guy on the server at the moment. So anyway, that's just my plan at the moment, and I should be back by like the 20th or something, and then I'm going to be doing the January update, so the server will be off for a couple of days. Don't know exactly how long. I'll be talking about close to the date. But that should be all fine and dandy. I'm going to get a lot of stuff sorted out, and that should be the last major update for a while, or at least the last major server update for a while. The biggest thing is I'm going to be doing a website change, which is great. But anyway, that's pretty much all that. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like. And this series should be going for quite a long time. Hopefully, I can't believe we're already on episode 4. Imagine when we get to double digits. That's going to be crazy. So anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and goodbye from TNT Madness.